atomic bomb that was dropped on a populace. 140,000 died at the time. A member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, New York Republican Congressman Lee Zeldin, wondering if the president is going to go next. No indication and no apologies from either Secretary Kerry or told the White House, but you're worried. Why?
Well, and the president wasn't elected apologizer in chief. And the fact is, we had a choice, a decision that was made that was necessary to end the Second World War. And to try to tie this visit to the need to remove nuclear weapons, in some respects, can be perceived as us saying that we made a mistake, that we had a choice and we made the wrong choice. So the mixed messages, whether it's apologizing for Guantanamo Bay, apologizing for the war on terror, not sending, the president not going for the historic unity rally in France, instead sending John Kerry with James Taylor a week later to tell him that they have a friend singing a song. The president's foreign policy, the Obama administration, is going out by traveling the world and apologizing for America's greatness and the decisions we've made in the past.
Well, we should stress he's not apologized to anybody. He was there to show support to the Japanese people and what's going on there. So he's not apologized to anyone. But your fear is that by just going, he sends a signal of regret.
Well, I think that, the secretary, while he might be trying to say he's not apologizing, it's clear from his messaging that when you're talking about the need to have nonproliferation and to remove nuclear weapons from the world, and you are relating it to that visit, the connection is being made that we had a choice, and the choice that we made was to use an atomic weapon that caused mass casualties in Japan. It ended the war, and it was necessary to protect American lives at that time. So the timing of it, the purpose of the visit, is what makes it difficult, even though he may be saying that he's not apologizing.
You know, by that definition, you could argue that Richard Nixon making overtures to the Chinese or John Kennedy after the Cuban Missile Crisis, talking about getting a rein on nuclear proliferation, were weakling moments.
Well, I think that it's a theme. I mean, the president is coming off of messaging as it relates to Guantanamo Bay. We are facing a situation in Iraq and Afghanistan where we have suffered a lot of casualties, lost lives, lost limbs, a lot of financial cost with the wars there. And the fact is, he is elected commander-in-chief. He is supposed to understand that he has a role as the leader of the free world, and it's not to unilaterally make concessions and unilaterally apologize for what makes us great. So
you haven't backed any candidate yet in the Republican race. You're still standing by that?
Yeah, I haven't endorsed anybody for president. The fact is, if I spent my entire day just talking about the most provocative thing of the day that any of these candidates talk about, I wouldn't be able to talk to you about Secretary of State John Kerry going to Asia, or whatever issue comes up next that is most important to my constituents.
Sure, and there's no reason to apologize for that. Okay, Congressman, thank you very, very much. Lee Zeldin, the fine state of New York. All right, another drug company